Is the color of the red sky. Will he come home tonight? Is the color that she feels inside. At a door I can hide my fear anymore.
I got Mikey with me for sure.
I caught that bitch sucking dick right in my face. Now I don't even gotta waste time no more. I just know I gotta get more than dough. And I fuck around in the lead time. Now I'm making more than you ever know. Ain't nobody ever thought about where the boss ever fucking bossing up. Where the boss on the top of everything, yeah, and really fucking running stuff. New country, new state, where the hell I go, yeah, that's my place. I'ma hold up, everybody move, I got bait. I'ma take your bait, hold up, new boots, yeah, that's my girl. Swear to God, this my world. Tell a God to his eyes when he died that I know that it's my world, it was my world. You can see me back, I'ma say that. Yeah, that'll be a fact. Every soul that resides on the planet gotta know that you need an end. Gotta know that you need a hand. God tell the Lord, I swear to God, walking with the sword, and I ain't never gonna kill nobody unless they all just come up. Then they don't have to worry about it. I ain't even trying to do it. I tried to help you first. I had to teach first. I had to teach you something. Most of these niggas ain't mad cause I'm trying to reach them something. Give them that little nigga knowledge. Hey, that shit sounded like ass. It was like flowing, but then it kinda was ass. This is my first blunt today. Like, just getting up, I gotta go to work. I gotta be to work at 12. Nigga reschedule for 12.
Will he come home tonight?
But I'ma show up. I'ma show up at 1 a.m. and super clean the crap out of this house. Sonny, that stuff worked. I have $3 million in my bank account. Bruh. No, I don't. I was about to send her that shit. We can scam people by sending them numbers, and they think they got a lot of money, but they didn't get nothing, and then we just run off with everything that we bought and sell it. I think it's a wonderful idea. We should save this for our worst enemies and city. Want to help me collect materials so we can make guns for your gang? really thought we had 3 mil when I looked at that jump below Mill City.
That is messed up. Yeah, like.
I don't usually eat cheese, fam. I don't usually eat cheese. Yesterday I had some. It's got that mucus building up and crushing it out. I drink silver, like I drink nanometer particles of silver, so like definitely kills the germs. Bacteria and all, just gets rid of it. Alright, so I am going to the airport. I'm gonna go grind benzocaine. I know a way to get so many materials that we can make guns to sell. I also know how to make cocaine.
Discord at show channel. I'm in the server Discord at show channel.
I'm joining up right now. Can you hear me, baby heart? Is my mic on? Yeah, my mic working.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so the first roll is the Oyabun. It basically means the boss. So that's the boss's roll, which is like a really bright purple. I think we should go like the brightest purple we could with that roll.
Okay, that sounds cool.
I'm gonna do like a neon purple. How do you feel about that?
Yes. I mean,
And then
purple is my favorite
administration
color.
is kind of like a little bit more of like a different role. So how it works in like a Japanese, I'm trying to do like more of like a Japanese style server for us. So second or the administrative role comes before the first lieutenant and the second lieutenant. So administration is Seiko Coleman. So I'll spell it out on here. So I'm giving each role a specific name.
Right.
Go.
Well, my character is from Afghanistan, so that'll kind of that'll meld well. The Vil is from Afghanistan.
I mean, well, so I know. So for the server or for this gang, we just like to use more of like we like to use like other names for like our different higher ups and stuff and people member.
Yeah, I like that.
Because we don't want it to be like as your second and that's it. But like first lieutenant is Wakagashira.
Okay. I get it. I'm liking the vibe.
It's like a purple, dark purple blue, like nighttime, like midnight blue, midnight purple blue. Once I'm done with the roles, you'll see what they look like, or I can actually stream it right now. What I'm doing before I load in City, I'm just working on this because I want to make sure all the roles are set. But I'm not putting anyone in them yet because I want like everybody to feel equal.
Right.
When they get in. Because, like, I don't want to do what's his face? I'm going to give us the roles that we know we are getting, which is boss. All three of us are getting boss. So there's going to be 3 bosses for us for this game.
Nice.
Because I think it's fair. We all came up with the concept of starting a new game. We all talked about the colors. Therefore, I feel like since we all spoke about it, I feel like we all should have the role of boss. Because I don't,
sense.
I feel like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, and if anyone wants to join us, if we're not like trying to bless somebody in, I like it. Can you hear me? My mic on?
Oh, and we also talked, so when I went golfing yesterday, I want to tell you an idea. So you know how a lot of people use daggers to bleed in?
No. Not familiar.
Okay, so there's a couple of gangs that bleed in. So DOA bleeds in, and now so does the Blue Crew, which is what the Blue Mafia. That's what Axel is in. Those two great groups bleed in. So since we are a mafia, Remy and I talked, and Remy doesn't like the shoot in, shoot out. Remy doesn't like stab in, stab out.
No, I have an idea.
Different, bad in, bad out. We wanted to do bad in, bad out.
Oh no.
Hit by a babe.
I think in order to join us, people should infiltrate other gangs just to start off before they could even get close to us. Like that's just my side. Since I'm gonna be like one of the bosses, I think that should just be my side of the initiation.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be great for us to be on top of the entire city because we have people in different corners of the map. At any moment, if we were processing drugs and a gang ran up on us, well, first I'm the villain, everybody knows me. If it's my gang, everybody's going to know and respect my gang. Now, if there's a problem because a gang decides they don't want to be allied with me anymore, they don't like me, right? I have 5 people in your gang that I can have steal from you, murder you, and just rob your houses, like everything, you know? So that's why we move like that, and it works perfectly, you know? You get killed, you're like, who the hell killed me? And it was one of your teammates. You know?
I don't know how well it will work for us. Axel and crew.
I'll handle it. You're talking about Axel's crew? Man, I'll wipe his crew off the server if you'd like, my queen.
I mean, I feel like he's not. I feel like he's not that great, honestly.
No, he's not.
And he's running it way too shittily. I mean, he's still trying to be in control in Discord right now, while he's not even in city.
And how many people does he have?
8 including, or 9 including us, and he won't have us very much. We are trying to make it so he can't establish himself while he's gone. So in order for that to happen, both me and Remy have to leave. You see what we're thinking? We're making it, we're trying to make it impossible for him to even start is what we're trying to do. So because he thinks he has 8 right now, he really only has 6. Because 2 of us don't even want to be here. So he's kind of dumb if he thinks that he's got, 8 people, because literally he does not. And he's already telling people to ask for money.
I mean, I run the city, so that guy's not even worth talking about, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, that dude is not even worth conversation. Not to be rude.
No, you're fine.
Awesome, I wasn't. I just felt like after I said that sounded rude. So I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to spell this morning and it's not going up. Lieuten. Lieutenant.
Yep.
Lieutenant.
Yep.
So second, you want to hear what second lieutenant is?
More.
Shadi Kashira.
Sounds nice.
And then we'll come up with like specific roles. But like I feel like the Oyabun has all access to server and like everything else, like a lot of things. Administration, first lieutenant and second lieutenant will have like half of the controls. So they'll be able to kick and ban, but they won't be able to move people into like locked chats and stuff if they're being punished. And then there's a few things that we'll have to talk about with like the roles, just to make them even, like the first, second, and third, or the first, second, third, and fourth roles, to make them, equal.
Right.
Because I believe in fairness when it comes to higher roles.
Definitely. It has to be that way, or else there'll be like greed and jealousy.
Yeah. And spite. Okay, so I'm giving them like a plum purple roll. So I'm gonna move administration down underneath first and second, because I feel like that should be how it should be. It should be boss first, second, administration. Or do you think boss, administration first and second? How do you feel?
Boss, administration first and second. That one sounds good.
Boss, administration first and second. So second technically is the fourth role of thing. Well, administration would be. Wouldn't that just be all of us bosses plus the first and second tenants in it? I don't know.
I figured administration would have been like people who handle more political situations in the game.
Oh yeah, so like the peace.
Right.
So like a peaceful person. So our administration will be peace between like trying to offer peace between like gangs and shit. Or offering like, deals and shit to other gangs, like being like, yo, if you work with us, we'll take out your people.
Right, and then you have like the lieutenants who run the soldiers, just in case that peace treaty doesn't work out. You have the lieutenants who are in charge of the foot soldiers.
Of war.
First
and second are in charge of war, and they have access to like the banning and kicking of members if they disobey as well.
Absolutely.
So I think that's the only powers that. Do Do you feel like that should be the only powers for second and first lieutenant, being able to ban and kick?
Only soldiers, yeah, only new
Only
recruits.
their soldiers, new recruits. Okay, so here's the next set of rules. So we have a law advisor, which will go with administration. I think maybe we should put administration slash so Psycho Coleman and slash Shinigan or Shingen is what I think it is. Law advisor, I think those should both be in the same category. What do you think?
Say them again.
If our administration is peace, I feel like they should also be with the law advisor, which is Shingen.
Well, what are the laws of our gang?
I think that's what they'll have to discuss. The administration and the Shingen, or the law advisor. And oh no, we do need a law advisor. I feel like that should go under administration, because we do need so we have a peacekeeper. Administration is going to be peacekeeper, and then we have our law advisor who's going to be putting out laws like for our crew.
Yeah, people don't like laws. I think the only law should be that we don't kill each other or steal from each other. Other than that, you know what I'm saying?
From crew and no stealing from crew. So then we can make a little chat box and then put the name. Well, because we're technically Shingen, so I can put boss the Obun Shingen, meaning like the boss and law advisor. Because we would be the ones to put the laws out there. So should I add Shingen at the end of this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because then it gives us both the power of our laws, because we're the bosses, so we are the ones that put the rules in our server. So that is a thing that we'll want. Okay, so I just added that to it. And then the next scroll is going to be...
so there gotta be like actual instructions behind it, like, you know, because people kill people by accident all the time. So here's an example of this wasn't an accident. One of our gang members kills another one of our gang members, leaves them in the middle of nowhere. That's you just killed a gang member. You can't be in our gang no more. Or another example of that is a gang member killed and robbed another gang member and left him there. That's another version of that. So you gotta get, you know what I'm saying, blooded out, and in that way, you know, I think we should hunt the person down, you know, take everything he got on his body.
Here, I have an idea. So if they kill another member and or loot another member, then we take their ass to the middle of nowhere. We give them a 5-minute head start. They get to run. They don't get a car. They get to run. They have one weapon, and that's gonna be a bat, and they have to survive this. We can call it the hunt.
The only thing is they might just F8 and leave, but they can't just do that if they got handcuffs on. So what if we just put handcuffs on them and played music and shot bullets at their feet?
Okay, and then they get to run, and they get to run, but we still get to kill them because it's blood out process.
Right. And the whole thing is if they F8,
and if they report it, we can just be like it was in our gang, and we were dealing with gang shit.
Yeah, I mean they can't really report that. It's an interaction city. The second that you talk to somebody, you can automatically kill them. It don't matter.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna put a roll first. So our new recruits are gonna be, you ready? Coyote, which is big brothers, and Shite, which is little brothers. And then so like that's like so we got big brothers, which are gonna be members that are familiar with the server already. So like if you have anybody you know that wants to come in, they would be placed in that big brother role. And I know it sounds like sexist, but like we can just actually leave it just Kaide, and we don't even have to say brother, because like nobody's gonna know what that means, right? So we'll have Kaide as the older familiar people, and then Shite as like the new people of the city. And then we also have an accountant, which is Kai K. So, do we want an accountant?
Yes, because we need to have, we need to keep track of the money that everybody's putting in the pot. We're not just about to be letting people just keep their money, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got all that benzocaine to make cocaine? Nah, brother, you gotta put that in the pot. You're not taking that benzocaine in your apartment. You're gonna put that in the trunk. We're all gonna put all this benzocaine together. We're gonna make endless cocaine, right? From making that cocaine, we're gonna pay y'all some money. You know, we're gonna sell it. Some of y'all sell it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give the coke to them so they can sell it. Now, once they go out to sell it, they gotta bring us back a certain amount of money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that the gang gets its, you know, currency. That's what the accountant does. The accountant goes around to each soldier or member who's selling the drugs, right? And you can't have everybody selling drugs. It can only be certain people that is like, look, man, you gotta give us back this amount of money. If you're not giving us back this amount of money, it got to be a reason why, like the NPCs didn't have that certain amount. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me search your inventory. That's what the accountant would do. Let me look at you. Let me see what you got. Oh, okay, cool. He's good. All right, give me this portion for the gang, and you keep that portion. So everybody's happy. You got to give up a certain amount. Like, you got to let everybody keep a certain amount, and then they have to actually put a certain amount back into the pot for the gang. And the accountant at the end will come to you or me or the other boss, right, and basically give us the money.
But with the accountant, they need to also, we got to figure out how we're going to, because that person's going to be carrying that money in their bank account the whole time.
Nah, the accountant, I told you, they're supposed to give us the money. After they figure out how much money each person made, they're supposed to collect that money and bring that to us.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't just keep the money. They gotta bring that to us. Immediately. Just like the real world. In business, you know, when you're in a business situation, the accountant just keeps track of the money. The accountant don't get to keep the money. The accountant tries to keep the money. In a gang situation, the accountant gets killed, murdered, dead. But in a real life situation, you end up locked up for embezzlement and shit like that, and you know, smuggling money through a corporation.
Yeah. And then I'm making the roll for. Like, I feel like okay, we have a neon color, but I also want. Do like I think we'll do that color for neon purple, and then for this roll we'll do for accountant we'll do like a light lilac. And then in parentheses we'll put okay.
I've been at the airport collecting materials to make cocaine this whole time I've been on the phone with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. I was just letting you know. I was just telling you, yeah, you know, like by the time we get back in the city, you know, you gonna have I'm gonna give you some drugs to sell.
Okay, so here's where we get here's where we are giving the roles now, or what they are able to do in the server. I'm removing some of the old roles that were on these roles that I just updated. And the reason why I don't want anyone lower being able to kick anyone is because that's not their responsibilities. And, you know, they'd be just kicking people for no reason, including us.
Right, you know, that doesn't make any sense.
To fuck with us. Yeah, to fuck with us. So we'll go through and I'll put on what they are able to do in server. I'm I'm just removing a lot of the roles because we're gonna go through them and then I'm gonna put them on.
I don't need to drive at night. In real life, I don't need to drive at night because I noticed that I will fall asleep and crash while I'm driving. That's crazy.
I still need to update the colors in my cars. And he's not in city to bleed us out, so. But he is in Discord call. Okay.
Did you put everything in your apartment yesterday?
Did I what?
Did you put all your stuff in your apartment yesterday?
No, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna be spawning up the apartment when I get in. So I'll be able to put everything there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I did move everything over to my bank account, so I have zero in my pocket, so if they try to do anything, they can't.
What did you do with them anyway? Did you like make any money with that game at all?
Well, that's what I was doing. I was grinding and stuff and trying to get money, but
What? You went hunting?
the hunting and then other, like, doing, hits.
Yeah, but you know when you in a gang that they don't own you, right? Like,
I know. He still owes me, like, 7,000.
oh yeah. You're
He tried to
supposed
gaslight
be-
me by saying that he tried to gaslight me, so I told him, I was like, you owe me 5,000 and then 2,000 for your vehicle's repairs. And then he's like, no, first of all, I flew the plane and I gave you half the coke. And I'm like, but technically I paid for all of that. So technically that's you giving half my money. Like, not even all of it. Like, even less than half of it back to me.
That's ridiculous.
I said,
Everybody
so
knows the long way to get
half
coke is the best.
What would you coke plane? Oh, like actually making it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best.
He's absolutely a piece of shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so here's the boss role. So we should be able to view channels, right?
Yeah.
We should have all of them. Manage channels, manage roles, create expressions, manage expressions, view audit log, manage webhook, manage server, create invites, change nicknames, manage nicknames, pick members, ban members, timeout members. We can send messages, send threads, create public threads, create private threads. We can embed links, attach files, and we can add reactions used. So pretty much everything is what we're getting.
That's beautiful. I think we're gonna really have a lot of people join our city too. I mean our server.
Well, it's because we have 3 bosses, and that equals, like, that's kind of equal, isn't it not?
That's very equal. Cause like, you know, it's about staying a solid gang no matter what cities that we go to. You know, being able to stay together. We'll be able to do that with more than one leader. My bad.
Exactly.
Say that again.
Administration, I feel like they should be able to, okay, so administration is in charge of peace, right? So they should be able to send messages for sure. Hold on, we're gonna go back. Permissions, they should be able to view channels, but not, that excludes private channels because they're not bosses. They won't be able to manage channels. They won't be able to manage roles because that's not in their permissions. They can create expressions, I feel, right?
Yeah.
And manage expression. Should they just be able to create expressions but not manage it?
No, not manage it, just create.
And then let's see. They're not going to be able to create invites because that's for the bosses.
Right.
They can change their nickname, but they cannot change others.
Right.
They will not be able to kick members or ban members.
No, they shouldn't be able to change their nickname. That's dangerous. Dangerous to us.
Yeah, they can time out members because they're supposed to be peace.
Okay.
So we can tell them like, yo, administration, can you put so and so in timeout for us? Because we're in city right now and we're busy. As a peacekeeper, you're in charge of timeout, so it's like kind of like a prison. So maybe we should give them the ability to see. I guess we'll get there. Maybe, let's see. Maybe we can. Hold on. No, I'll leave timeout for us. They can send messages. They can send message threads. They can also do a public thread, right? That everyone in the channel can view. But they won't be able to do a private thread. Should we allow them to do embedded content and text channels?
Embedded content and text channels. I don't really know what that is.
So it allows links that members share to show embedded content and text channels.
And who is this for, the administration or just like members?
This is administration.
Yeah, they should be able to do that.